Hi everybody, it's Tommy Jo from Bird Street Studio, and I'm here to try to put together a new journal. I have been thinking about it, and it all started from these papers here from Cheryl Francis Art. She had a special where she offered like a bundle of papers for a really good price, really good. Anyways, I think there's some of her older designs, but anyways, and then this obviously is a newer design, and I put the two together because her papers are usually either 5.5 by 8.5 or they're 4 1/4 by 11. So I put these together, and I did print on the back. I took pieces of this paper and put it on the back of some of Louisa Heinzel's Color Pendium paper. Anyways, that's what inspired me, was this digital, and I noticed that these kind of matched the colors. So that's what I put together. Then I thought, well, what should I do for a cover? There's really no theme to this. Maybe roses, girls and roses, I don't know. But I just thought I would like to put together a journal that really doesn't have a specific theme, but I think has colors that go together and papers that make me feel good and that kind of thing. And I don't normally do that, but I thought we would do that this time. So here we go. So what I did is I printed out those papers, and then I pulled some coffee dyed papers that I had, and I noticed that one of them is torn, so I think that's perfect. We'll fix that or do something with it. Then I had some of this paper. Anyways, I don't know if you can see it, but it's got little speckles in it, and it's kind of an ivory color. So it's a little light for kind of what I have in mind, but I think we can darken it a little bit. And then, what else did I pull? Oh, I pulled this, was a page that I had already made, and I think this was done with, it was a Roxy's Weekly Challenge. Anyways, you would put it in here, so you have this piece, but this piece is a flip out pocket right here, and then you have this pocket here, and I thought that would match. And then I had this piece of an envelope, and I was wondering, I had it folded, but I don't know, that's wider than this. And we could leave it that if we make our cover wide, but most of the papers, if you fold them in half, let's see, if we fold them in half, that would be wider than those. So I might want to just cut the side. I don't know what I want to do with it, but I thought we could collage on it or darken it, do something with it. So that's what I started with. Then I have so much Amazon packaging, and I found this piece right here, and I thought we could do something with it. It's like a bag, okay? And I was thinking we would have to cut it down, but if we made this like just a two signature journal, then we could feasibly make the spine fairly small. We could make this maybe, how wide? This would be like 15 inches, and then folded in half is 7.5. Give us a little bit of a spine and way to fill it. That's what I'm thinking. And then we would cut it down. So there you go. That's what I have in mind. So that's what we're going to start today. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and fold these papers and figure out what I want to do with them. And that'll be our first step. So I used Louisa Heinzel's Color Pendium. The girl is brilliant. I say it in all my videos. She came up with a paper system that I use constantly. Oh, that's pretty. And there's a page. I'm just going to fold these into pages. There's another back. It's got Louisa's and then part of Cheryl's on the back. Like that. This is Louisa's. I love this color. And then I have some papers over to the side that I thought we could use. Let's go with the coffee dyed. This has got that ripped one. Let's hold that one aside. I don't know what I want to do with that one yet. I want to do something, but I don't know what something. And if I divide this into, oh, there's another ripped one. We can fix that though. If we divide this into 2 signatures, I normally do eight pages in a signature. And we got to fix that edge as well. But we could do more or less, or we could do 3 signatures with less pages, or 4 signatures with even less pages. I don't know. We have enough to do 4. What I did is I printed out like 3 faces like this, and then I printed out 3 that are smaller girls with roses like this. So I was kind of thinking, let's decide, let's do 3 signatures. So I think that she kind of looks like the same hairdo here. So I like those together, okay? And then these have more of the same colors. So let's put them together. And then we will put these 2 together. Okay, then we want to put a coffee dyed in there. So let's put a coffee dyed in between those 2 pages. There's one. Two. 3. And then we want something else to go in there, and I kind of really want this page to go in one. So we could maybe put it right here like this. I kind of like this color better. So we could put that right there. Okay, so this one now has 4. And we could put the envelope, whatever we want to do with this, we could put the envelope in here, right? Probably want to cut that down. And then we need something for this one. And I want something different. Let me look in my pile of papers. Oh, I have a really pretty paper here that would match. But I want to do something on the back. What if we sewed these together? And put it in this way. I think I like that. We'll sew these together. I like that. Okay. And then I can trim them down or whatever. But these would go like this. Okay. So there's a good place to start. And what we have is 1, 2, something different, 3, 4 pages in each one. I kind of like that. And then why don't we add, let's see, hold on. Okay, so I've got, instead of this paper here that has the speckles on it, I've got some kind of cream colored that has speckles too, but it's a little different design. And I think for this journal, I would like it better. Do you see the difference between these two? This is lighter, I like the darker. So let's go with that, and let's do 1 in each signature. Two, 3, kind of like this maybe. Okay, so we actually put that in on the outside of there. Okay. So we want this on the outside of this. Okay, and then this one on the outside of this. Okay, I think we've got it. So we've got, I think that's what we're going to do. And then we will dress the pages, fix the pages, and it will bulk it up. And then we will make a cover out of this. So I think I want to hold off making the cover though, I'm not sure, until we figure out how we're going to decorate these pages. So I'm going to, number one thing I'm going to do is go sew that page together that I wanted to sew together. Where is it? This one. I'm going to go sew this together. I'm going to figure out what I want to do with this envelope, and then I will come back. Okay, so I went ahead and sewed this page together, and I just sewed it across the top and the bottom, thinking that these could be pockets. I'm not exactly sure what I want to do, but anyways, they're sewed together. And I thought what I'd like to do is work on this envelope. So I'm going to put these 2 signatures aside. And I'm thinking that I want to this envelope, I folded it so that it would be, so this piece would be, that's a little over 5.5. I think that'll be okay. And I think I want to cut this, so I think I want to make a pocket here, and then a pocket here. I think. So I'm going to cut this piece off. And I want this to be, oh, duh. Okay, so this is where my fold is. So I want that to be at about just shy of 5.5. So I want to cut this off about there. Let's make it 5.5, right around there. Okay. So then I think that'll be perfect. Ooh, look what we have here. I'm going to save that. So I'm thinking what I want to do is I want to collage this. And then possibly sew. If I do it like this, okay? So this is our top pocket. This is our side pocket. Then I would want to sew right across here. And if I sewed there, I could sew all the way around, just leave this part open. That'll work. So let's go ahead and get some glue papers out and let's collage this. See if I can find some pieces that will match. I do have extra sheets and pieces, like I have these pieces, and I think we could collage this. I'm thinking I want to do this side first though. Okay. Not exactly sure what I'm doing here, so just bear with me for a minute. I do know that I don't want straight edges, so let's see if we can just tear off a little bit of this edge. So that it's not straight. Oh, maybe I made it too small. Okay, and I'm thinking we could put this right here and take it around the other side a little bit. Maybe like that. I think I like it. And I'm just using a big piece to cover where it's gonna fold. And I don't know if I want this side out like this. I kind of like that. Or if I want it this way. I kind of like that too. I think I like it this way. So I'm going to get my glue stick. I'm going to try to stay as neat as I possibly can here. Because I have such a habit of not being neat. Okay. I think we can just do this one with a glue stick. Okay. And then we want some other colors or something. Let me see what I have. This one was a misprint, so I don't want to use that just yet. We could use this part of our, oh, I kind of like that. this is already a torn edge. That's good, right? We like that. I would like to get this whole flower on here though, so let's tear right here. And then we'll tear this right there. Keep your papers together, Tommy. Okay. Okay, and then I think we can take some off the bottom. Let me see where our envelope goes to about there. Perfect. I like that. And what I want to do though is I want to distress this one, because this part is going to go over this place right here. So let's just distress the whole thing, and then we don't have to worry about it, right? And we will put that one right there. I love it. I love it. And then we could use a strip right down here of this. Oh, just short. But it wouldn't make a difference if I take this piece all the way over, would it? I don't think so. I don't know, I kind of like this edge right here. Okay, I'm going to tear this one right about here. And we will, I think I kind of like it not all the way up to the top, so let's start it there and take it down to here maybe. I think I kind of like that. Okay. I wanted to start just below the flower. Go down to there. Okay, I like it. And then we need a piece that goes right here. I don't know, I don't think I want that, but I like that. Let's see what we got. I have, these are from, I like this piece right here. These are from Louisa Heinzel's Color Pendium, and I printed them 4 on a page, and I think I would like to put a piece right across there. What do you think? How about that one? I think I'd like it. Okay. Oh yeah. Okay, so how wide do we need it? I want to cover up where it goes around right there. So let's make it about like that, I think. And I want to distress this because it's going to go up over the window. Oh, I like that a lot. But I think I want to put the rougher side up like that. Oh, I really like that a lot. Okay, I want a quick trim. Oh, right here. Trying to trim without cutting the edge of the envelope. Got it. Okay, so we like that side. Now we need to finish up this side. Uh-oh, we're getting out of control, Tommy. Okay, so we need some paper for the side. And I think we could use this. Then we could use that. Let's that is upside down, but if we tear it right there, that's not big enough for me to keep, so I'm making a command decision that we are not going to keep that one. Then this one can go right there. And we need more, so we need something right here. Okay, we've got a lot of small pieces, but I think I need something a little bigger. And I have more of the floral here. We could ooh. I don't want to put this one here because of this leaf, but okay, not sure what I'm doing here, but I think I want to take this We could put this there. Could put a piece of this here. Yeah, I think that'll work. So let's distress this. And we'll just piece this back side. Actually, we could. No, I think I like it. Yeah, I think I like it down here. Like right there, I think, actually. Okay. Like that. And then, could we use this or a piece of this? I think we could use a piece right there. Yeah, I think we could use a piece right here. This is called using up every little bit of scraps that you're... So far, we're doing good. Right there, that's perfect. I like that right there. We're going to use it up. Okay, then we need a piece for right here, and I don't want to use that. So I think we could use a piece of this. Right there. I think that's perfect. Okay, so that has our front and our back side. I think I'm going to trim this off just a little bit, but I'm not going to worry about it. Now we need to do this inside part. So we need, I love this, but you know what I think I would like is to bring this over. And I'm going to sew around this, so this little tiny piece will get sewed down. Or do I want it up here? No, I think I want it right down here. I don't know what it is about this little spot right here. Okay. Okay, so now we need the inside. One, two, three, four. Pretty cool. Okay, so this could go right up here. Oh, we need to put some things over the center. So let's put this over the center first, where it's going to fold, because I don't want pieces to meet the center. I want them to go over the center so they don't come up. And this will keep the center pretty secure. Okay, we like it. We like it a lot. I have this odd piece right here. Might go right there. Okay, so I want to put something, put that there maybe. So we need to have something under here. Nope, that's not wide enough. Okay, that's long enough. So let's just rip this right there. It actually would fit that whole piece right there. But do I want to put that there? No. I want, I put this there, I think I like that. Okay, so we're gonna just rip this baby right like this. We'll just dress the bottom because that's what's gonna hang out down here. Okay, and then I'm thinking if we make this one straight like that, we can take just a smidge off here. Yep, it'll be perfect. Keep it neat, Tommy. Keep it neat. Okay. Perfect. This is from my Peonies Digital. This is from Louisa Heinzel's Colorpendium, and these here are from Cheryl Francis. This is from Louisa as well. Louisa's Colorpendium is brilliant, and I use it so far since I got it. I have used it in every journal. There are 1,200 papers. So how could you not have the papers that you need? This is going to fold like this. So this is a side here. Oh, I love that. Okay. Beautiful, Tommy, beautiful. Okay, does this fit here? It fits there perfectly. So let's put it there. And she makes it so, first of all, the book that houses the papers is free. You just have to build it. The journal, the Colorpendium journal, is absolutely free from her website, and you just have to actually put it together. Print it out, put it together. And then what I did is I printed, and I think I've said this numerous times before, I printed out the Colorpendium book on the same paper finish that I use for my journals when I print digitals. So I can match really easy. Okay, we want to put that right there and that right there. I think so, but I'm going to put this one down first. So anyways, what I was saying was I can print out a digital, and then I can use that, hold it up to her papers in her book, in the book that I made from her freebie, and tell if the colors are going to match, because it's going to print the same on the same finished paper. I love it. The idea is brilliant. Brilliant, brilliant, Louisa. I'm going to put this right here, but I'm going to put it this way. So we want to, I'm trying to use every little piece that I can, so I don't have a lot of scraps on my table. I want to put this one right here, but I need to come up with, I think I want to put it right there. I need to come up with a piece for right there. So, what do we have? I think we could use this piece. Then we need one more, and I don't want it to be that same piece. Talk about using up the scraps, huh? Okay, let's see what we got. Maybe we could put something right here, and then no, I don't want to put that up there. I don't want to do that. But I have a piece of this. And this is pretty beige-like. Okay, I think we can use this. By golly, by George. So we're going to have to use it this way. I pulled a whole bunch of like pieces or scraps over there. So I would have what I thought were colors that would match, sort of. Not all of them do, but some of them do. Okay, and then I think we can distress this and put this on. Just like that. And it will fold, goes like this. So this will be our top pocket. So I will, let's go ahead and cut a thumb notch up there. So this will be our top pocket. Can put a thumb notch right about there. Wow. And I'm going to sew all around here, so if anything's a little bit loose, I can, excuse me, check the glue in that. And then this will be our side pocket right here. So I'll sew up there. Yep, I think I will just leave it like that for now, because what I don't know is when I was doing that, I was thinking, what if I sew down the middle and here and make a thumb notch here and a thumb notch here, and we'd have 2 side pockets instead of 1. But I don't know what I want to do. So I'm going to take this and I'm going to go sew it. And I think I'm going to call that a video. So I'm going to sew it. I'll be back and show you how it looks all sewn up. Okay, so I sewed all the way around, so it's very thick from all the collaging, plus it was a thick envelope to begin with. So it is thick, but I love it. So I sewed it with a cream colored thread. That's what was in my machine. And I think I like it. So basically, let me show you what I did. I sewed down here, over here, and up here. That made this our top pocket. Then over here, I sewed this way, down, and across. And then that leaves us this. I decided to just make it a single pocket like that. So when we go to put it in here, it will go in like this. And do you love it or what? Yes, I do. And it will look just like that. I love it. Okay, so I am going to call this a video, and I will figure out what we're going to do next on it, and that's it. So thank you so much to my subscribers, past, present, and future. If you're new to the channel, thank you so much for stopping by. Please subscribe and ring the bell if you want to see when I upload new content. I appreciate you all so much, and I guess that's it for today. I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye, everybody.